Hi guys, what's up? This is Shukesh Bonik from Gadgets Portal, and today I have with me the all new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which is a curved display phone from Samsung, and on my left hand side I have the iPhone 6, which is also a very beautiful metal phone from Apple. Both of these devices are highly popular, sells like hotcakes, and also packs lots of hardware and software features. So in this epic battle, let's find out who is better than who. Well, this will be a tough fight for the iPhone 6 because Samsung came out with a very beautiful design which is innovative, refreshing out of the box. Samsung phones were great on the software departments, but a lot of guys actually hated the repetitive plastic build of Samsung flagships. Now the design is so good, a lot of HTC, iPhone and Sony users will surely shift to Samsung Galaxy. On the other hand, iPhone lineup has been the #1 choice for millions of people for its great flawless design, rich hardware and simplistic user-friendly interface. In fact, the rich look of iPhones encouraged lots of other brands to go for a premium design using metal and glass. Well, that's a whole different story. Let's stick to these two devices here. The back of S6 Edge is Corning Gorilla Glass 4, which is making the device less slippery unlike the iPhone 6, and glass also doesn't heat up that much compared to the metal on the iPhone 6, and there will be also less scratch on the glass. Cameras on both of these devices are protruding from the back, and iPhone 6 is, as you can see, slightly slimmer than the S6 Edge. It's also narrower and shorter because of the smaller display. Now regarding the display, the most attractive feature of this S6 Edge is its curved screen. It's making the device stand out from all the other smartphones in the market. This doesn't only add to the beauty of the phone, there are lots of features, lots of options that make the best use of these edges. Let me just show you a few of them. If you swipe like this way on the lock screen, you can actually light up the screen with an info strip at the edge so that you can tell who is calling or what notifications you have without even unlocking the device. Yahoo News, Sports and Finance info can also be shown here. There are flip covers with opening at the sides so you can check notifications and news on the go. Now when the phone is flipped, the curved area of the display is still visible, so if you get an incoming call or a notification, the edge area will light up with different colors pre-assigned to different contacts. This feature is called People Edge, and I'll actually talk about this later on in this review. Now the display of Galaxy S6 Edge is 5.1 inches with Quad HD resolution at 577 ppi. It's also highly saturated Super AMOLED. On the other hand, iPhone 6's display is basically 4.7 inches with 750 by 1334 pixel resolution at 326 ppi. If you look very closely, you can surely tell the difference, but from normal distance, I'll say this is not a big deal. Now S6 Edge's display is nicely accessible with one hand. On the other hand, iPhone 6's display is perfect for one-handed operation, and there is a feature called reachability, that is, the top portion of the display can be pulled down to the bottom for easier access with the thumb. So for everyday hectic uses, iPhone 6 is an easier device to handle. Moreover, the display of iPhone 6 is brighter, accurate and has better sunlight legibility. Now as you know, S6 Edge, just like any other Android device, features 3 keys, whereas iPhone 6 is a single button phone. The front camera of S6 Edge is wide-angle 5 megapixel with Quad HD recording, and iPhone 6 sports a 1.2 megapixel camera with HD recording only. The rear camera on the S6 Edge is of 16 megapixel with 4K recording, and iPhone 6's one is only 8 megapixel with full HD recording. There is an UV sensor for measuring heartbeat, and you also got an IR blaster at the top of S6 Edge for using this device as a TV remote. The bottom portion is actually just the same. As usual, there is a silent key on the iPhone 6 which is quite handy. Both of these devices sports inbuilt battery. iPhone 6's one is 1810 mAh, whereas you have got 2600 mAh battery on the S6 Edge. Both MediaTek nano SIM cards, and there is no SD card slot on either devices. The current market price of these two phones are also almost same, around 50 or 49,000 rupees, even though S6 Edge offers much more hardware and software features than this iPhone 6. So what's so special about this device? Why is this so much popular? Well, iOS devices are flawless. There is basically no lag, and the hardware and the software are made by the same company, so there is a perfect integration. But nowadays Android devices are as fast as iOS devices. In fact, I did a speed test in between these two devices, and in almost every area both of these devices performed almost equally. So the extra features of S6 Edge are not lagging the phone, which is great, and if you are shifting from iOS to Android, you are not going to complain about this at least for a year. And the software tweaks, the hidden features on the S6 Edge are quite handy, innovative, and your iOS friends will be blown away by this. Let me just show you few of those to give you a brief idea about what this S6 Edge can do. You can check the channel for dedicated videos on this device. By swiping the strip at the top of the phone, you will get this People Age feature, and you can add maximum of 5 of your favorite contacts. Notifications from these contacts will be shown here, and you can call, message and email right away from here. I have also given you a brief idea about the edge lighting feature, that is, the edges light up when you get a notification. Now if you press and hold the recents key, you can split the display into two and run two applications simultaneously, so you can compare two sites by opening two browsers at the same time, and also text while watching a video, and sharing content from one to another is as easy as that. You can take notes just like so. Moreover, you can actually convert any of these applications into floating active icons. Now you can just launch the camera or start gaming, and if you receive a text message, just click and check. The app has opened in a pop-up window which is resizable, and a lot of other applications also support this pop-up window feature. Just swipe from either corner at the top, and clicking the home button will convert them into floating icons. Maximum of 5 applications can be opened simultaneously on the screen, so the multitasking ability of this S6 Edge is unmatched. There are hundreds of other features, to name a few. For example, when the phone is resting on the table, just swipe your hand at the top part of the phone to wake up the screen. You can check the notifications in this way. I personally find this feature quite handy. Double tapping the home button will launch the camera right away, and triple tapping the power key will send an SOS message to your near and dear ones when you are in danger. This will also take an image from the front and back cameras, and background image and your location will be recorded as well for sending to your emergency contacts. There are actually so many features on this S6 Edge. This will take almost a whole day to show you all of those. On the other hand, iPhone 6 is very simple and to the point. You have got what you want on a phone. Moreover, you can achieve lots of smart features on this iPhone 6 just by downloading applications. That is, the interface is very simple but intuitive. It's entirely apps dependent as well. There are some system features you'll find quite handy. For example, you will get app suggestions relevant to your current location on the lock screen and in the app switcher of the iPhone 6. That means if you are visiting Walmart, the Walmart app will show up. Handoff lets you start something on one device and instantly pick it up on another device, like your Mac using iCloud account. Your paid applications installed into the device can be shared with your family members as well. So these two interfaces or two operating systems are basically completely two different ecosystems. It's up to you which one you should prefer. The camera of the S6 Edge is again more feature rich than that of iPhone 6. The resolution is also just the double. The image and video quality of the S6 Edge is also considerably better than that of iPhone 6. iPhone can record super slow motion videos at 240 fps, whereas S6 is capable of up to 120 fps videos. On the other hand, S6 Edge features tracking autofocus, optical image stabilization, and also some other features like voice control, lots of shooting modes, and Ultra HD 4K videos are, as you know, 4 times larger than the full HD video capability of the iPhone 6. Not to mention, iPhone 6's camera is also great, but compared to this S6 Edge, it's not up to the mark. The battery backup on both of these devices are nothing exceptional. I'm getting around 1 full day on both of these devices. Regarding the CPU and GPU, I'll not compare by clock speed because these two are completely different ecosystem devices, and beyond doubt these two can play any application and game on the market. Both are highly capable devices. Well, we are at the end of this side-by-side comparison video, and it's up to you which one you should get. If you ask me personally, I'll go for the S6 Edge because Samsung finally got rid of the pathetic design and plastic build. Now they can compete with any other device including iPhones. In fact, S6 Edge looks better than the iPhone. Regarding the interface and software features, there is no other phone in the market that can compete with this S6 Edge. But it's all my personal opinion. You can go for the iPhone 6 as well. It's a great device to have. Well, that's all in this review, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and keep in touch.